All right, folks, this is the Vandy vlog for the week. We are here, a very special weekend taking place, of course. It's Hall of Fame week in Waterloo, Iowa. Having tons of fun, lots of legends, of course, around the area. Lots of great folks from, folks like Iron Sheik, folks to Bob Backlund, and the man joining me for the Vandy vlog today, Rob Schamberger. What? Rob, thanks for joining us on the vlog, and always a pleasure to see the art that you're working on. You got quite a unique piece going on right here, the New Day piece going on.
They rock.
Oh, you're on.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah. I was PG, you don't have to be.
That means live to Facebook.
Yeah, the whole world. Yeah, thanks, kid.
Way to go, Frankie J. Way to go.
If you weren't a heel already, would be now.
You're lucky I like you.
Heel in real life.
Heel in real life as well. But you're working on the New Day art here. You got a lot of art. If you can see through the museum there, lots of pieces put up around here. What's that mean for you to see your art hanging around the Dan Gable Museum?
It's really humbling. Obviously, every artist wants their work in a museum, right? And that I specialize in wrestling art, and that a wrestling museum has my work all over the institution and so prominent. It's hard to quantify how amazing it is.
Now, how long have you been working on the New Day piece?
I started this Thursday morning, and I just finished as you were doing your introduction.
Doing the introduction,
Yeah.
Just got done, and look at that, it is beautiful.
Multitasking.
It is beautiful. It's getting ready to be shown. Big E is coming to Waterloo, so I'm sure he's going to take a look at this, and I don't think he's going to say it's booty.
I hope not.
I don't think he will.
No.
I don't think he will. Now, how long have you been making art? How long have you been involved with wrestling art?
I've been an artist for about 30 years. Been a professional artist since 1997 when I self-published my first comic book my senior year in high school. And for a long time I was pursuing comic books, and for the last 5 years I've been focusing on wrestling art.
What was the first comic book to work on?
The self-published one was called Just Nobody, something that really gets your attention. And I had one book published by Image called The Believer, and mostly self-published and online stuff, which that lack of success was one of the things that made me kind of retool things and focus on the wrestling art.
What made you get into the wrestling?
It shot really
Put
well.
his face in that.
Put his video.
Do you want to shoot?
Excellent.
I'm just thinking-
Excellent.
Let's let you shoot.
Hold on,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll just do that.
Just
We'll
do the flip.
Do the flip.
Yeah.
You got the flip?
Hi. Okay.
What are you shooting down there?
Okay, go.
Are we
Now I
we're
can
both
see
in the
you.
frame?
No.
Both
get
People are
closer.
happy.
All right. So, what made you get involved with the wrestling side of making art?
I realized that no one else was doing serious art about wrestling. I'm a big wrestling fan. I'm obviously an art fan. And then all of a sudden it hit me, no one else is doing this. Like, jump in. And it took off fast. Like, my first month I did a Kickstarter and raised $20,000 in 1 month. I'm like, okay, so there's a market for this.
What was the first portrait you did for wrestling?
I want to say it was Harley Race. I'm a Missouri guy, Kansas City guy. Got to do Harley.
Now, was that the one in the Kickstarter, or was that a different?
That was in the Kickstarter, yeah. And then also another early one was Bruiser Brody, my all-time favorite wrestler.
What got you into doing wrestling art? What got you into wrestling?
I didn't get into wrestling until I was 18. I was at my parents' house doing laundry, and my stepfather was a wrestling fan back in the 60s and 70s. He would watch Bulldog Bob Brown and Harley and Bob Geigel and those guys. And he was just flipping, my stepfather just flipping through the channels. It was 98, and he landed on Nitro with Ric Flair doing a promo in the ring, and I was just hooked, right? Like, the clouds parted, I got it. But I was just, so like the next week I was back doing laundry, and I was just looking for wrestling on TV, not knowing there were two different shows. Landed on Raw, which was just utterly killing it at that time, and yeah, just fully immersed from then on.
Speaking of Raw, the WWE, you've had a working relationship with them for quite some time now. How did that come about?
It actually came through the museum here, becoming friendly with Jim Ross and Jerry Briscoe, and then also traveling around with my work. Some people, integral people at WWE, started seeing my work, and then SmackDown was coming through Kansas City, and I was doing a fundraiser for Make-A-Wish at a gallery, and reached out to Jim to pass along my information to the company just to promote that event. Not like, hey, bring me in, right? It was just for that. And Jim went the extra distance and contacted several people there and said, guys, it's time to work with this guy. And so, like, the event itself was great. Like, adopted a kid's wish. That was awesome. Like, Triple H tweeted out about it. It was huge, right? It was my first, like, taste of the WWE experience. And then it just kept going from there.
Now, obviously, as I mentioned, you said, or not you said, but I said, working in a relationship with WWE for quite some time now. What's been maybe your favorite moment working with WWE?
The absolute top moment was last year, WrestleMania 31, the Hall of Fame. They did the inaugural Warrior Awards. I had the distinct honor of hand-painting Warrior's jacket in his final appearance. And I had, after that, become friendly with the Mahalik family, Connor the Crusher, the first recipient of the Warrior Award. And I thought it would be amazing to do a painting of them together. And reached out to Ben Brown with WWE and said, hey, how about this? And it was like, can you just send it to them? I was like, how about you be backstage at Hall of Fame and give us one? And, like Steve gave that amazing speech out there. As soon as he comes back, they do like the little post-interview thing. I was hiding behind a curtain, come out with the painting for him. And he said that not only did this painting allow him to see how much fun his son was having without having to see how sick his son was, but also Jackson, his little brother, will now always have something to remember his brother by. I'm not going to top that.
So, you've done that, and you get to do great things like that. You get to do this great work relationship. Over here. Not just WWE, but fans alike as well. What's it mean to you to be involved with fans, involved with WWE, and get to create moments like that?
It's tremendous. It's tremendous. Like even here at the museum, have the painting up of J.J. Dillon. His family's here. Like getting to see them, look at that, look at their dad. Everything that he accomplished in his career. Being some sort of part of that is awesome. Or like at WrestleMania Access this year, I had 20,000 people come by my stand. That's just one of those things where it was a little hard to fit my head through the door after that. If you ask our camera lady here, I still have a problem with that.
A few questions before we get out of here. A few questions before we get done with this live stream. I'll ask you, who's been the toughest person to maybe draw up and hand your product to, your art to?
Stone Cold Steve Austin is notoriously hard to paint. He doesn't have a lot of features, no hair, and he's a natural blonde, so depending on how the light hits him, his eyebrows and goatee disappear. So then, like, what's left you have to get exactly right. So 2 years ago, SummerSlam in Los Angeles, as a fundraiser for Connor's Cure, I was doing a painting of Stone Cold and promoting it, and he tweeted out, "You better do a good job or your ass is getting a stunner." So then it's like, do I intentionally do a bad one to say I got a stunner from Stone Cold, right? but he liked it, and actually it was the day I finished it, got to show him, was my wife's birthday, so it ended up him like wishing her a birthday, and I brought him some beer from Kansas City, so I got to give Stone Cold a beer, talk art, and have him wish my wife a happy birthday. That was pretty cool.
Who's been one of the easiest people to give your artwork to? Who's someone like, hey, I want this?
Several of the people have been really into it. Charlotte, Zack Ryder, Natalia, Bret Hart. Several people have been really receptive to what I do.
All right, final question before we get out of here.
Why am I so amazing? I don't know.
God-given talent.
God-given talent.
Yeah.
Who's the one
Spaghetti
person
monster.
you haven't, drawn up that you want to?
The British Bulldog.
I have done the British Bulldog. Sorry, camera lady. Boy, that I haven't done yet. It's a cop-out answer, but I have this project that I'm doing called the Champions Collection, where I'm painting every world champion going all the way back to George Hackenschmidt from all the major American promotions. So the ones of that I haven't done yet are what I'm excited to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if people want to follow you while you do that, where can they go? What's your social media?
Sure. RobSchamberger.com. At Rob Schamberger for Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat that I'm not using yet. I'm supposed to. And on YouTube, I have a weekly show with WWE called Canvas to Canvas. You can watch me do my paintings. Also, through WWE Shop, you can get shirts that have my paintings on it and prints.
There you go, folks. We thank Rob for his time very much. Thanks for joining us
Sir.
on the Vandy Vlogs. Now, usually what we do to end the show is you have this little boom. You hit the boom button. Now you gotta flip it. You gotta flip it back. And you press the boom button.
What?
Here, hold on, I got this. We'll thank our camera lady.
The look on her face
It's
there
priceless.
is
All right, so this is the boom button. The boom
finish?
button. Yeah, the finish. Here we goes. Boom, 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 boom.
Thing.